I'm very excited to be in Paris in France. It's the first time I've been overseas, and I was lucky enough to be selected by Elly Lukas to come on this amazing trip. I never really knew what I wanted to do. I did study uni for 6 months and I hated it and I failed and I just had no passion, and then I went to Elly Lukas, and the first day I just knew this is where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. So the travel from Echuca to Melbourne to study was probably the hardest part about my course. It takes about 3 hours to get from Echuca to Melbourne. So I would do round trips on a Friday, waking up at 3:30 in the morning to get home at 8 o'clock at night. And then my other times I would stay in Melbourne, but that was definitely my biggest sort of struggle to get through. That definitely puts a strain on your study and your passion, but I was so determined to do well and be the best that sort of drove me to continue. I did have a part-time job back in Echuca on a weekend, so I would travel back to Echuca and work at one of the local beauty salons on a Saturday and a Monday before I would come back to study. So it was quite easy to get a job with Elly in Echuca. I just went in with my resume when my manager was there and I had an interview with her. I did 3 different trials in Bendigo and Echuca, and then I did my 3-month trial, and after my 3 months I got offered a full-time position there. Going to Elly Lukas definitely did help me get a job. Most beauty salons know that it's the most prestigious beauty college in Australia and around the world, so to have that on my resume definitely helped getting my jobs and my foot in the door. The best part of my Elly Lukas course was definitely not only meeting all the people and the teachers, but just the course in itself. I absolutely loved what I did, and I was so passionate about all the different areas of beauty, so that experience was probably the best. My time up on stage at the Spa and Wellness Beauty Awards was crazy. I'm just full of adrenaline. I can hardly remember it. I was so nervous to be up in front of all these well-known spa owners and managers, and it was just amazing to be able to be up on stage and have people know who you are and why you're there. My parents are so proud of me and everything I've achieved, because I was always sort of the free spirit one that never knew where I wanted to go. So for them to see me doing so well and getting such high results, they were just so proud of me. I have changed since being at Elly Lukas. I feel like I've grown into like who I am, and I know what I love, and like Elly Lukas has showed me what I'm passionate about and what my strengths are, and I think it's really helped me become who I am. My advice for anyone thinking about doing beauty would just be go for it. If you love it, don't let anyone else tell you not to do it or it's a no, like it's a nothing job, because it's not. It's amazing. There's so many different career options and opportunities, and if you work hard enough you will get what you want in the end. Being at the trade show has definitely changed my opinion on the industry, because my eyes are so much more open now to what there actually is in this industry and what opportunities and pathways I can venture into. When I got the call to say I was going on this overseas trip to London, it was my first ever trip overseas, and I was so excited. I was jumping up and down with excitement. I couldn't wait to tell everyone, and I was on the phone to my mum and dad straight away, and mum was crying. She's like, "Oh, I'm so proud of you," and they still can't believe that I'm here, and they are just so proud of me and how hard I worked to get here. So my friends are all saying like how lucky I am and how proud of me they are, because they all know how hard I worked and how much effort I put in. So to be rewarded with such an amazing experience, they're all just so proud of me, and some are quite jealous too actually. Graduation was amazing. It was more than you could ever expect. I won 2 awards at the Elly Lukas graduation. At the start, or through my whole experience, I was determined to go home with some type of award at graduation. So when the first few awards got announced and it wasn't me, I was a bit disheartened and sort of like, nope, that's it, I'm gonna go home with nothing, and quite disappointed in myself. To then be called up for the Sun Effects Spray Tan Award, and I was over the moon. I was so thrilled and so excited to get up on that stage and accept the award and have all my hard work be paid off. So then I went back to my seat and said, yep, this will be the only award I get for the night, but that's fine. To then be called up as one of the iTech International Exam winners. So to go up there was absolutely amazing, and going home with 2 awards just made all that hard work worth it.